As you probably already know, we travel throughout the country in our RV. We are your guests as well as your helpers from behind the scenes at Campground Accounting. One of our common things that we do is if we have kind of a flexible schedule and we're not really sure when we're leaving or when we're coming, we typically try to find a KOA because they have in the past had really flexible cancellations. I could cancel up to 24 hours in advance and I didn't really pay any fee because I was a KOA program member. I didn't even have to pay the cancellation fee. Recently, had a booking for a couple of days where we had an overlap. We had to stay over a weekend due to a service appointment on a Monday, and we were going to stay in Mount Pleasant, South Carolina at the KOA there. Stayed there plenty of times, and it's a great park, very convenient to everything in Mount Pleasant and Charleston. So we decided we'd spend the weekend there. Well, we had a little shift in our plans and I had to call to cancel because we were not going to be able to make it there on time. So I called there on Thursday. The reservation was for Saturday. And they informed me that I would lose my deposit. So I already had to pay 50% for a 2-day stay. So I lost, I can't remember exactly, a couple $100. Not very pleasing to the palate, but it gave me the opportunity to learn that KOA has completely overhauled their cancellation policy. So starting October 1st, they changed their policy to eliminate that 24-hour gap. That 24-hour turnaround where I could cancel with no penalty. So the new policy says for RV and tent sites, they require cancellations at least 7 days before arrival by 4 p.m. to get a refund. For lodging and accommodations, it's now 14 days notice. Both now include a $20 administrative fee, and any late cancellations mean forfeiting the entire deposit. So how can you respond strategically? I've got 4 critical steps for you. First, let's reassess your current cancellation policy. Now, this is an opportunity for you to differentiate yourself, especially if you have a KOA as a competition location near you. While KOA is becoming a little more restrictive, you can position yourself as more flexible. Consider a slightly more lenient policy that gives travelers more peace of mind. Maybe you can pick up some of that extra traffic. Step 2, implement a tiered deposit structure. Create a sliding scale for deposits that rewards an early commitment but protects your business. So for example, 25% deposit for bookings that are more than 30 days out, increasing to 50% as you get closer to the date. Step 3, use some technology to your advantage. Make sure your booking software allows easy rescheduling. Many travelers prefer the option to move dates rather than completely cancel. This keeps your revenue in the ecosystem and maintains customer goodwill. Number 4, develop a clear communication strategy. Make your cancellation policy extremely transparent, use simple language and highlight the benefits to the travelers, and ensure that it's prominently displayed on your website and your booking platform. The camping market is evolving and this is your chance to stand out. Now, I know that cancellation policies are a big deal because they can book up your campground and then people will suddenly cancel at the last minute. But travelers are looking for campgrounds that offer some clarity and flexibility and understanding. So by being proactive and strategic, you might be able to turn KOA's policy change into a competitive advantage for your campground. So stay adaptable, communicate clearly, and always prioritize your customer's experience.